you guys doing?
Good. Right?
So are you really a science geek kind of person?
Yeah.
Like in character?
I've always been interested in biology. That was one of the subjects at school I was good at. That wasn't artistic. And I love science fiction. I love gaming. So a lot of those things. Some of them were coincidence, and some of them the writers knew and they put it in. So there's a mixture of all sorts of things that bring Ravi to what he is.
Thank you.
I mentioned this to Malcolm about the non-zombie characters, and then with the new sort of vision story, I think they might need some more help. And that was like, do you ever want this character to cross that line with the zombie, or would you like him to stay? Right, yeah.
No, I think the audience need a human. Did it get really loud in here? The audience needs someone to relate to, right? And Ravi was in the know straight away, and he might not have reacted necessarily the same as what the audience would have, knowing that there was a zombie, but he's the one that's in peril, that you worry that he could die or turn at any time, and I think we still need to have someone like that. If we're all zombies, I think we can lose that relationship with the audience. But the idea of being able to play different brains every week is tempting, really tempting. But not white hair and white beard. I look like Colonel Sanders or something like that. Santa Claus.
In the finale, Ravi talked about possibly becoming a badass, maybe taking a few cows. Is that something we'll get to see in the next season, or is that something you want to do? Kind of, especially now that Pete is comforted by
it's weird. I'm nothing like him in his character. Like, I don't smile very much. I'm quite moody. I'm probably the moodiest of our group, and I play the happiest character. So, like, part of me is kind of almost, I want to, because it is my forte to play kind of darker characters. It's what I loved doing when I was in London. So part of me does kind of like go, oh, it'd be great if I could unleash that thing that I can do quite well. But then I don't know if that's just me bringing my own rubbish into it, and I don't know if it's right for Ravi. I don't know how anyone's going to respond to seeing Ravi getting a little bit darker. I have no idea. But it'd be nice to have some, I think, peril. I'd like to see his back up against the wall a little bit more, and I'd like to see him getting unstuck. Not necessarily becoming a badass, but like how he was nearly killed. It was an interesting thing to see Ravi finally, have to protect Liv. So a bit more of that would be great.
Peyton and Blaine had a moment. Where does that leave Ravi?
She's a terrible idea. She's got the worst taste in men. I mean, we pick up, and you get to see kind of the fallout of the aftermath of everything that happened between Peyton, Blaine, and Ravi. You also get to see a side of Ravi I don't think we've ever seen. It's a strange, it's a weird Ravi when we start off. And I'm filming on Monday, so I'm still in my head thinking about how I'm going to play this. But yeah, it's there's a lot to deal with those three.
If your character ever gets to be a zombie like Liv, will he survive being a zombie, do you think?
Would Ravi survive?
Yeah,
being a zombie?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of zombie he'd be. It'd be interesting to see him in Brains, I guess. I don't know. He's not the strongest guy in the world, but I guess you get that right. You get zombie powers. They'll get rid of us. I'm sure if we. I don't know. It's up to Rob and Diane how long we live on the show.
Who would you like to see? Who would you like an ultimate guest?
Ben Kingsley as well. Yes. Because he's Indian, right? Ben Kingsley's one of his parents is Indian. He was born in India. He kind of looks like my dad. And he's from England. I want to say Ben Kingsley as Ravi's father. That would be, or Rihanna as Ravi's new love interest. Both I equally want just as much as the other. So.